Hi, this is your host. Today we're going to look at common Japanese bonsai styles. Today's style is root over rock, or sometimes called rock planting. In Japanese, it's called Seki joju. The term Seki refers to the rock or stone, and jo refers to the plant or tree. This style can be done with many different types of trees, but today I will show you using a Chinese elm as an example. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we release new videos. Also, let me know in the comments below which bonsai styles you want to see. Root over rock is a style where the tree appears to grow out of a rock or over a rock. It is a very popular bonsai style because it looks natural and allows you to display the trunk in its natural form. You can also have multiple trees growing out of the same rock or growing over a rock. When selecting a tree for this style, look for one with a naturally contorted trunk that has the nabari or flare at the base. This will help you sell the illusion of the tree growing out of the rock. If your tree doesn't have a naturally contorted trunk, you can always bend the trunk to the shape you desire. Just remember that you need to start this process early before the tree matures. I have an entire video on bending branches if you want more information. The next thing you'll need is a rock. You want to choose a rock that complements the tree. Sometimes less is more when choosing a rock. A simple river rock can work well, or you can have something more elaborate like the ones shown here. The size of the rock should be proportionate to the size of the pot. Once you have your tree and your rock, it's time to prepare them. For this demonstration, I'm going to use a pre-bonsai Chinese elm. As you can see, the trunk has already been contorted, and there is a nice little nabari at the bottom of the trunk. We're going to remove some of the roots to make room for the rock. Make sure you keep the healthiest roots intact. Once you have removed enough roots, place the tree on top of the rock to make sure you have enough room to work. I am also going to remove some of the bark from the trunk to expose more of the nabari. This is optional, but I think it makes the tree look better in this style. Now it's time to wire the tree to the rock. Use a strong floral wire and wrap it around the trunk and then around the rock. Make sure the wire is tight enough to hold the tree in place, but not so tight that it cuts off the flow of water and nutrients to the roots. You may need to adjust the position of the tree several times while working, so don't cut the wire until you are finished. After wiring the tree to the rock, go ahead and prune the roots. Remove any dead or diseased roots and then shorten the remaining roots. This will encourage the roots to grow back stronger and bushier. If you wish, you can also remove some of the branches to help highlight the trunk and the rock. Now let's take a look at another example. Here's a Chinese elm that has been grown specifically for the root over rock style. As you can see, the tree has been trained from a young age to grow over a rock. This is a classic example of the style we are discussing today. In the next few years, the plan is to add more rock to this bonsai. The tree is being grown in a training pot, and eventually it will be large enough to warrant being placed in a more permanent container. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, let me know in the comments below which bonsai styles you want to see. Check out our other videos and subscribe so you know when we release new content. And remember to follow us on social media.